Each night under the moon,
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Dust in the building, and it's been a minute since I have posted. It's been like a week. I've just been living life, chilling, having fun. So today I'm going to give you guys an in-depth tutorial how to make a Spider-Man beanie. Y'all might be like, why are you making it right now if it's summer? Well, you gotta start early sometimes. Doing it right now so people can buy it later. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is currently in order. Like, somebody has actually ordered that, and I'm going to take the opportunity to give you guys a tutorial. I did it before. I have done it multiple times, and I feel like I can show you guys. You guys can also purchase a Spider-Man beanie at Iconic Bags and Bags, which is my Instagram business page. But if you don't want to, which is extremely reasonable, and you want to do it yourself from home, you can go ahead and follow the tutorial. A lot of people might think, oh my god, why would I do this if I can get like a $5 or $2 beanie, online? Well, there's a difference between fast fashion crochet and slow fashion crochet. To not go too deep into that, fast fashion crochet is just basically like what you're gonna see, like things like Urban Planet, Forever 21 sell. Like, they're gonna make it seem like it's crochet. And slow fashion crochet is authentic real crochet. So I have done Spider-Man beanies in the past, and I will show you guys how it looks like. So this is like one of them that I have done, and this is the one without like folding, so you just put it over your head, and this is one you can fold. So these are the two Spider-Man beanies. I've actually made three, so an image of the third one is going to be there. And yeah, they're not just decoration, they're not just pretty, they're genuinely Spider-Man beanies that you can actually wear. I will show you guys. So this is the first one, beanie number one, that you can wear, and it's stretchy, it's really comfortable, it feels amazing. And beanie number two, this is perfect in my head. It feels great, feels amazing. These are Spider-Man beanies that I have made more hats, but that is a tutorial for another day. So if you guys want to know how to make these two plus the image I showed, it's actually easier than you think, and I will show you guys how to achieve that. Follow this tutorial. Boom. Well, you want to select the color of your yarns. You want to select the three colors, because obviously there is the color of the hat and there's the color of the eyes. So my color and the color the person who ordered wants is red, and they want the eyes to be white and black, but they want the exterior of the eyes to be black and the interior to be white. And I will also show you guys color switching. I think I will. Yeah. So usually, how much do you chain? How does it start? So what you're going to do is you're going to do a slip knot, which is basically just like wrapping it around your finger, putting this end into the inside and pulling through, but not completely. Like this, you're going to pull through like that. And from this end, you can tighten it, you can loosen it. Boom. So usually a lot of people, I've watched a lot of other tutorials, they're going to chain from 40 to 45 chains for a normal, like the length of a normal hat. You guys seen the black hat? I've done 45 chains for this. But the person who is ordering my hat wants it a slightly longer, so I will do about 55 to 60 chains. But typically you can do 40 to 45 chains. So I will do my chains and I will catch you guys. So I've done my 60 chains, and it's a pretty long hat. 60 chains, and I chained one. So you're going to do the number of chains you're supposed to do. So let's pretend you do 45, you're going to chain one. So it's going to actually be 46. So from now, you're going to go in the back loop, and I will show you guys from close up because you can't really see from here. So now we're going to be doing single crochets in the front, as you can see. So we're going to go through the stitch. You're going to wrap around your hook, pull through. Now you should have two holes. You're going to wrap around and pull through the two. So this is what we're going to do. It's called single crochet. If I'm explaining it not the way you guys want it, you guys can go look for a tutorial. But you basically go inside, wrap around. So now you have two, and then you wrap around and pull through the two. You're going to do this all along and until the end of your chain. So another one, you're going to go inside, wrap around, pull through. So now you're going to have two, wrap around and pull through two. And yeah, you're going to do this all around until you get till the end. Now that we're at the end, we're at the last one. You're going to go inside, wrap around, pull through. You're going to have two, wrap around, pull through two. So this is the last one. And now you're at the last one. You're going to chain one. You're going to chain one, and you're going to turn your work over. And essentially you're still going to keep doing single crochets, but here you have what looks like kind of like a V. You're going to put it into the back loop. This is the back loop. This is what we're going to be working with, because that's what will enable your work to look stretchy and to feel good. So you're going to pull through, wrap around, pull through two. So you're going to go inside the back loop, just the back loop, no front loop, not both, just the back loop. And you're going to do all single crochets like I just showed you guys, all through the end. Okay, so now that I've showed you guys the main part of the hat using the back hook, you're going to do what I think is reasonable is 20 rows, because I have a big head and I have braids, and 20 rows works perfectly for me. If there's even a little bit of space, that's perfect. It's amazing. You can do more if you feel like you have a bigger head, and you can do less if you feel like your head is smaller. If you feel like your head is smaller, I would recommend 16 to 18 rows. If you feel like you have a head like me and you have like braids, I feel like 20 rows is perfect. But if you have like a lot of hair, or if you feel like your head is just slightly bigger, I recommend 22 to 27 rows usually. Your work should also be stretchy, so when I'm come back and I'm done after my 20 rows, I will show you guys how it should eventually look like. Okay, y'all, don't mind how long it's been. It's been a very long time, 2 days. But anyways, so this is when you finish the 20 rows. It should be really stretchy, you know. It should be really, and this is the most part of your work, because after you do the Spider-Man eyes, you're just gonna have to finish the hat with 20 more rows. So it's gonna be really easy. So this is the graph you should be following. For the color switching, I want to show y'all, but I suggest y'all go watch a video about how to color switch. I'm gonna just show you guys a little how to, just a little bit, in case you guys don't know. But if my explanation is not clear, I suggest you go search up a YouTube video how to do color switch or crochet. But I will show you guys, and yeah. So now that you've gotten to the point where you want, this is where this color switching happens. So you're going to go in your back loop, you're going to go through, pull through one, and this is where we're going to find our other color to switch at this right time. So I'm going to take my black, I'm going to wrap it around the hook, and I'm going to pull through the two holes that we have, and now we have our new color inserted. It doesn't run through, it doesn't overlap, it's perfect. And the next stitch that you're going to do is going to be completely black. So this is how it should look like after you've color switched. It shouldn't be weird, it shouldn't overlap, it should look neat. It should look like one color and then the other color right after. So now I'm going to do my 10, 12, and when I'm done, I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. So now I'm at the end, and that you want to switch back to the color you originally started from. Same process. You're going to go through the back loop, wrap around, pull through two, and now you're going to find your red, and you're going to take the red from the start. You're going to wrap around your hook just like we did with the black color, and you're going to pull through two, and here we have next stitch you're going to do is going to go back to your original color, red. And this is how this is a technique you're going to use to switch in between every single color. It's going to look extremely neat, but this technique has to be used on the stitch before if you want the next stitch to be a certain color. For example, if you want stitch 7 to be red, you have to do it on stitch 6. I hope it's all clear. So this is how it looks like after the color switching that I just showed you guys. You're going to keep doing the same in between the black, the red, as well as the white, and once you get used to it, it gets super easy. I promise you guys, color switching is not that hard. I can attest this, I can tell you guys. So you're going to do that, and after you're done your Spider-Man eyes, you're going to add 20 rows on top of it. and you both sides, it should be 20 rows, Spider-Man eyes, 20 other rows, and I will show you guys what you're going to do after that. And then yeah, y'all, don't mind my hair, don't mind the change of hair. I got too lazy to continue the project. But this is how your project should look like after you've done the amount of rows. So I just felt like I didn't really need to do as many rows on this side compared to that side, because I felt like it was stretchy and big enough. And also, if your project kind of looks like mine, where like it starts like longer and it goes smaller, I promise you guys it is completely fine. It is completely normal. Matter of fact, this is how your project should be. So don't restart, don't think it's weird, don't think you're doing it wrong. You're doing it perfectly right. It happens, it's okay. I've done like this type of hat multiple times, and every single time it has happened. It should look like this. It just shouldn't be to the point where it's affecting your project. Anyway, so I'll explain to you guys the next steps. Project, what you're going to do is both of these opposite sides, you're going to slip stitch them together. If you don't know what a slip stitching is, I suggest you go find a video, because I don't have enough storage to show you guys. I'm so sorry. But you're basically going to put them together. If you'd rather sew, you can sew as well. And once your hat looks kind of like that, there's a hole at the bottom, there's a hole at the top, you're going to sew the top like kind of like scrunched up like that. However, you're going to flip it. So you slip stitch, you're going to flip it. So when you flip your work, you're going to be backwards. And when you are backwards, that is when you're going to scrunch the top. So when you flip your hat, it looks perfect. It doesn't look messy. And the way I scrunch the top, I will sew it at the top because I think that's perfect for me. And by the time we come back here, the hat should be complete. It should be perfect. It should be done. So before we get into the final part of the hat, I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like after you slip stitched your hat together. Like, I just wanted to show you guys instead of jumping straight into the hat. So the hole at the top, the hole at the bottom, and now you're going to flip it backwards to be able to scrunch it. Guys, after I don't know how many days, I finally finished the order. I finally finished the hat. This is how it looks like back, front. The person told me that they wanted it longer this time, and I did it longer because don't mind my speaker. But that's how they wanted it, and that's how it looks like, and this is how your hat should look like. If you had any difficulties, you don't understand anything, or I just didn't explain it properly, you guys can ask in the comments. I'm gonna be more than happy to answer. But yeah, this is how it looks like, and a head should be able to fit inside. You know, it should be stretchy, it should feel good. And this is how the inside looks like. At the top, the scrunch top. It's okay for it to look weird from the inside as long as it looks good from the outside. But yeah, so this is it. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I know I've been slacking a lot on posting. I will get back to it, and you guys will get amazing uni vlogs as soon as I start uni. But yeah, thank you for watching. I love you guys.